Hello, everybody out there. It's time for my December 31st DVD update, the last DVD update of 2013. Before I start, I just want to thank everyone for watching or subscribing or whatever, commenting on these videos. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy reading comments. That's what I enjoy more than anything, is just reading the comments. And thanks, guys. I look forward to another year of DVD updates. So we'll just dive right in. I actually do have a lot to talk about today, unlike the last update, which didn't have too much. But I got a lot to talk about today. So first off, I'm going to talk about what I got on Black Friday, because my last update, I believe, was like 3 days before Black Friday. So just real quick, I do work in retail, so I was working all day at Black Friday. It was a nightmare. Actually, it wasn't that bad this year, but I didn't get a chance to really go out and shop around, so I really just basically shopped around where I work and just bought stuff there. So start off, nothing spectacular, just a few things. This is actually the first Black Friday I've bought anything in a long time. I think the last time I bought anything on Black Friday was 2009, so I just totally ran over my foot with my chair. That really hurt. Alright, okay. First one up I have is My Soul to Take, which is, I'm a huge fan of Wes Craven. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a fan of Wes Craven. It's, you know, he's the reason I started writing. He's the reason I really got into horror movies. So, this is the first movie that he wrote and directed since, I think, Wes Craven's New Nightmare was the last one. So I was really excited when this came out, and I saw it in the theater, and it was terrible. I was so sad by it, but I wanted to get it eventually because I'm a fan. I want to collect his movies. So I picked this up for like $5, I think. That was finally low enough for me to buy it. I did have it, but I bought it a little while ago on DVD for $1, but I'd rather have it on Blu-ray. So that was one I picked up. I kind of watched a little bit of it. I haven't seen it since it came out, and it's still pretty terrible, but it's watchable, I guess. Next, a lot of these movies that I bought on Black Friday are movies that I kind of want to give a second chance. I saw once and didn't really care for them, so I wanted to give them another chance. Next one up I have is Rock of Ages, which is the same thing. I was actually really looking forward to this. It's done by the guy who did Hairspray, which I really liked, and I saw it in the theater, and I was just kind of let down. It's not a horrible movie. It was just kind of boring in spots. I mean, good performances, good songs, and everything like that, but it was just kind of meh, and that's what most people say, but I'm gonna give it another shot. I haven't checked it out yet. Also, most of these movies I bought on Black Friday I have not watched yet. Next one up I have is Dark Shadows, another movie that was kind of like meh when I saw it, but I want to give it another shot. I love Tim Burton. I was gonna say Tim Meadows, Tim Burton, and you know, I was just kind of like, I mean, 2012 was not a good year for him. He had a bunch of movies that just didn't do well. And except, you know, Frankenweenie didn't do well, but it was a good movie. I really liked it a lot. So, hopefully somewhere down the road he can redeem himself, because he's not doing very well right now. Next one up was one of my favorite movies of 2000, I believe it was 2011. And this is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Got this for like $6, I think. It's just a great movie. I haven't watched it since it came out, but I loved it. I remember when, right before it came out, I was like, oh, another Planet of the Apes movie. This movie's gonna suck. But this one was really, really good. And I'm kind of surprised it came with the slip sleeve, because I figured they would have stopped making it with the slip sleeve and just sold it like that, which is where I see it how I see it most of the time. But yeah, I was kind of surprised it had the slip sleeve, which is kind of neat, except this stupid sticker won't come off. But whatever. Next one up is a movie I've never seen, and I bought it to watch at Christmas, and then I never watched it. That's Arthur Christmas. I got this for $8, I think. I've heard it was good, so I picked it up, but like I said, I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, next year maybe I'll watch it. We got Hot Tub Time Machine, which I got for $4 at Best Buy. It was a movie that I kind of liked when it first came out. I mean, it was nothing super special, but I wanted to give it another shot, and I did watch a bunch of it. I never finished it, but, you know, I liked it this time around. So these types of movies, like this, and movies like 40-Year-Old Virgin, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, stuff like that, are movies I'll see the first time and just be like, oh, God, this is okay. And then I'll see again and it'll be really good. So yeah, with comedies like that, it's just sort of like that. This next one up, I got for $20, and I picked it up because it was 4 movies for $20, and I figured, what the hell. I remember seeing the first one a long time ago and just really couldn't get into it. I tried twice, I couldn't get into it, and I wanted to give it another shot. These are the Underworld movies. This is all 4 of them. This is the Legacy collection, and I watched the first one, and what I realized with these movies is they're not bad. It's just that, I don't know, you really have to pay attention to what the hell's going on. I mean, it seems like a basic plot, but like, I was watching it very carefully, and I was still lost. And the second one, I just got lost immediately. I didn't even finish it, but I'm gonna give it another shot because these are movies that I want to like. Okay. The next 2 are the last 2 I have to talk about from Black Friday, and I bought these on Amazon. So we got Grown Ups 2, which is a movie I liked. I can see why people didn't like it because when I rewatched it, I was like, wow, there's a lot of really stupid shit in this movie. But I like Adam Sandler. I gotta give it for him. This movie has no plot, but it's still a fun movie to watch. I don't know if it's better than the first one because I like the first one. I like this one. I think I like this one better, but I'm not really sure. And the next one I got up, which is a movie I was surprised I like. I really like Roland Emmerich and his movies. And when I saw this, I was kind of like, I like his movies, but you know, it's probably gonna be okay or bad. But this one actually surprised me. It was really good, which is White House Down. You know, terrorists attack the White House and they're trying to kill the president and whatnot, and Channing Tatum has to go in and save them. Pretty basic plot, but I like Roland Emmerich's like disaster movies. I really like Day After Tomorrow and Independence Day. I like 2012 to a certain extent, and believe it or not, I like Godzilla to a certain extent too. So, okay, now I'm gonna shift into normal DVD collection mode here, and we're going to switch to DVDs and go back to Blu-rays. First one up I have for DVDs is the Armageddon Criterion Collection. Now this is one I owned a long time ago and sold it for whatever reason, and you know, I regretted it. I like Armageddon. Armageddon's the only Michael Bay movie that I actually liked, and I was gonna buy the Blu-ray until I realized that the Blu-ray I don't think it has any special features, and it doesn't have the director's cut. So I found this for $10 at Disc Replay the other day, so I picked it up. Why the hell not? Next one up was a Christmas DVD that I had been wanting to buy for a long time, and I just kept putting off, and finally I just picked it up for like $6. This is Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. Used to watch this all the time at Christmas time, but never picked it up, and I watched it the day before Christmas Eve, and I was surprised by how much I actually kind of enjoyed this. I mean, I didn't realize it was from the 70s. I thought it was more from the 80s, but it's from 78 or something. And it was kind of fun to revisit it. I'm not a big Sesame Street fan because, I don't know, there's something about those Muppets compared to the Muppets. I don't know, there's something different about them, but this was another one that I picked up, another Christmas DVD set that I picked up that I didn't even fucking watch one of these this year again. I do that a lot. This is the 4 Films favorite holiday film collection. It has Richie Rich's Christmas Wish, Jack Frost, A Dennis the Menace Christmas, and the 93 Nutcracker. I already had the 93 Nutcracker, did not have the other 3. I really just bought this for Jack Frost. I figure, what the hell, I get 2 other movies because I already had the one. But I didn't even watch any of these. What I find very funny is there's some special features on some of them, but I just love how A Dennis the Menace Christmas includes a commentary, an audio commentary, by the director and Robert Wagner. I just find that so weird. Oh, and then there's a select scenes video commentary by Dennis himself. Wow. Like, I just find that so ridiculously unbelievable to see that there's an audio commentary by Robert Wagner on A Dennis the Menace Christmas. Okay. Next up, we have the Smurfs Smurftastic Journey, which I've been collecting these DVDs from the TV show. I think I got it for $5 at Walmart. Have not checked it out. It's only got 4 episodes on it, but hey, if that's the only way you can get the show, that's the only way you can get the show. It kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna talk about the last DVD at the very end because it's a set that I want to talk about. So let's move back to Blu-rays. Next one up is a movie that came out this year that everyone raved about. I went and saw it. I was just kind of just like, I didn't hate it. I just felt that it was boring and there was a lot of extra shit that didn't need to be in the movie, and it was too long and whatever. But as with Batman Begins, I didn't like that when I first saw it. I still think it's the weakest of the 3 in that trilogy, but I did give it another shot after Dark Knight came out, and grew to respect it a little bit more. So I think that's what's going to happen with this one. I am going to give it another shot. Haven't watched it. I got it for $10. This is Man of Steel. I don't have much more to say about it. I'm just going to give it another shot and see if I like it. All right, next one up. I didn't think it was coming out until next year, and then I was at Sam's Club and saw it and picked it up for like $20, and then I found out I could have gotten it for $15 at Walmart, but whatever. This is Predator 3D, which I have checked out a little bit. 3D is okay looking. It doesn't look anything spectacular, so I may have made a mistake buying this, but whatever. I'll have to watch it. I have not watched it the whole movie yet, so maybe it was just the scene that I picked wasn't very good. But this does come with a Blu-ray, and then it comes with a DVD. So, alright, next one up I got for $12.99. This was a movie I did not see in the theater, but I did see. I actually rented it through iTunes, and I was surprised by it. I really was surprised by how much I liked it, so I picked it up when it was $12.99. This is We're the Millers. It's just a funny movie, surprisingly, because Jennifer Aniston is pretty much hit or miss with me. I either kind of like her or really don't like her. There's like no... I don't sit there and be like, oh my god, I love Jennifer Aniston. But sometimes she annoys the shit out of me, and sometimes she's okay. But this movie, she was pretty good. Wouldn't say I love her, I'd say she was okay, but it was a pretty good movie. Okay, I think I will now talk about all the movies I got for Christmas. First up is Muppet Treasure Island and the Great Muppet Caper double feature. I love the Muppets. There's really not much to say about this. I mean, Muppet Treasure Island might be my second favorite Muppet movie after Muppet Christmas Carol. I would say it's definitely my favorite comedic Muppet movie, because true Muppet Christmas Carol was comedic, but I like it for the Christmas Carol story. But Muppet Treasure Island's got some really funny moments. And Tim Curry's in it. Come on, it's fucking Tim Curry. I love Tim Curry. It's got some great music, too. Great Muppet Caper was a movie I saw as a kid a lot. I remember watching the preview for the movie on another Disney VHS all the time, and I remember the line, we're gonna catch him red-handed. What color are his hands now? Funny. So, I have not watched it yet, though, so I can't really talk about if it looks good or not. Next one up was one I've been wanting to get forever. Oh, by the way, these are all, I don't know if I said, but these are all from Christmas. I've been wanting to get this forever. It never dropped in price. $30. Never dropped at all. Not once. So I just didn't want to spend the $30, but I got it for Christmas, which is awesome, and I watched some of it. The 3D looks phenomenal, just like on Dial M for Murder. Warner Brothers really plays up their 3D movies when they release them on Blu-ray, especially the older ones. This is House of Wax. Vincent Price, one of my favorite actors. I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite of his films. I saw it once. Wasn't too impressed with it, but I can't wait to sit and watch this all the way through in 3D. I watched some of the scenes. Just looks phenomenal. And there's an hour-long, I think they call it a featurette. No, they don't call it anything. But, yeah, it's a full-on hour-long documentary about the movie, and it's great. This is a great set. Plus, you get the 1933 Mystery of the Wax Museum movie, which was on the other DVD release of this. But this is great. This is, if you have a 3D TV, 3D Blu-ray player, this is why that was invented for movies like this. Okay, next up we have is the 7th and final season of Family Ties. One of my favorite sitcoms. I'm really glad they finally released the last 2 seasons of this. Now I have the whole series. I have not watched this. I haven't even watched season 6 yet. I've had that for a really long time and I haven't even watched that. My camera looks very blurry. Huh. Weird. But yeah, got that. Next up, Family Guy, Volume 12. Again, not much to say about this. I have all the volumes. This is a show I really like to rewatch over and over again. Got the 16th season of The Simpsons. This is definitely in the terrible territory, but I'm a collector. I love the show, specifically the first 10 seasons, but I want to keep buying all the seasons. I want to eventually have the whole series once the show goes off the air. But I will say this: I have not watched much of this, but I did notice that the special features suck lately on these things. Maybe they don't have as much. I mean, yeah, there's commentaries in every episode, which is awesome. But a lot of the other stuff is just like really short, like 4 or 5 minute things, and it's just like the first few seasons had so much stuff. But I mean, maybe they just ran out of stuff to put on these things because they already released the golden age of The Simpsons. It's done. The only thing they could do with that is to re-release them on Blu-ray, which I really think that that's what they're doing because a lot of I don't know if it was everyone, but a lot of the Blu-ray releases of The Simpsons have episodes from other seasons on them in HD, and I think that they're doing that to see if they should release the other seasons on Blu-ray. Do I want that? A little bit of me wants it, a little bit of me doesn't want it, and I'll tell you why is because a little bit of me that wants it is just it's Blu-ray, it'll look better. The little bit of me that doesn't want it is because that's 12 seasons. 12 seasons of a show that's $35 when it comes out on Blu-ray to rebuy. I don't know if I could fucking justify that. I'd want to, but I don't know if I'd want to. You know what I mean? So, alright, next up is a bunch of Shout Factory stuff that I got for Christmas. These were movies that I wanted that I was holding off on just because I didn't want to spend the money at the time. First one up is John Carpenter's They Live, which is a pretty good movie. I've only seen it once. I was rewatching it last night. I didn't finish it, but yeah, I like it. I have not watched the special features on this yet, so can't really talk about it, but I do love the reversible covers. How it has the original cover and it has like this new artwork, and on most of them they're like that. Next one up I have is Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie. I haven't watched the movie because I just recently watched it not too long ago, but I did watch the making of. There's 2 making ofs, and then there's a making of the movie that they make fun of, which I've not watched yet. But the one making of is basically kind of like a press kit from '96 or whatever year this movie came out, and then the other one's like more up to date, and I like the more up to date one because the other one was like 7 minutes or something like that. So this is cool. This one, I believe this is the original artwork, and this one is like the new artwork. So next one up is Day of the Dead. I actually already own this on Blu-ray, but I repurchased it for the new documentary. It's an hour-and-a-half documentary. This one I have not even put in my player yet. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I heard the documentary is actually not even all that good, and that's the reason I bought it, because I think, I could be wrong, but I think everything else on here was on the other Blu-ray, so I don't know. And then, of course, they have the original artwork, which is really cool. Right, and then we have this one, which is Body Bags, which I'd never seen before. I watched it a couple days ago, and it's okay. It's an anthology movie, a lot like Creepshow, and I did like how John Carpenter plays the Crypt Keeper type character, where he introduces all the segments. I have not watched any of the special features on here, but there are commentaries and some interviews and stuff like that, so eventually I'll get around to that. I was kind of saddened that they didn't use the original artwork on this one, but whatever. It's a nice set. The only thing I had a problem with on that one is the audio kind of sucked. It almost seemed like they used bootleg things for the audio. Okay, last thing I got for Christmas is the Amityville Horror Trilogy. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Amityville Horror. I think the movie's okay. I think the second one was better, but it was still just okay. I've never seen the third one. The reason I bought this was for the third one, because the special features on this suck. The special features in the first movie are all... I don't think there's anything new. I think it's all the stuff from previous releases. The second one has an interview, two interviews, a few interviews, and an audio commentary by someone who wasn't even involved with the movie, and a trailer. Haven't watched any of these stuff on 2. 3 has one interview, which isn't even listed on this box, and the trailer. Now, the reason I bought this was for the third one, because the third one is called Amityville 3D, and this is actually in Blu-ray 3D. I only got a chance to check out a little bit of it, and what I saw wasn't all that great. I think it might have been, though, because it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and the sun was shining in on the TV, so that might have had something to do with it. But it's a nice looking set. I think they could have done better with the special features. I do, though, like the original poster. I love when they use the original artwork for the covers, because it just looks better to me. So that's all the stuff I got for Christmas. Alright. Got more stuff to go through. Alright. So the next 3 I have here, I bought at Family Video yesterday. They were doing their 3 for $21, but then they were doing $1 off every movie, so I actually got it for 3 for $18. First one, and all 3 of these I've never seen. I bought them because I want to see them. And the third one I'm going to talk about I actually bought because I've never seen it, but everyone says it's a great movie, so I think I chose wisely. First one up is Fright Night 2. I liked the one with Colin Farrell. I did like it. I thought it was pretty cool. So this one I'll have to check out. I haven't checked out any of these because I just recently bought these, but I'll have to check it out. It does have a commentary, some webisodes, some other stuff. Next one up is, I kind of regret buying this one. I should have just rented it, because I don't even own the first one, but this is I Spit on Your Grave 2. I gotta rewatch the remake. This has deleted scenes, that's it. So I'll watch it eventually and see if I like it or not. Alright, and then I got Django Unchained, which I've never seen. Everyone's, raves about it, so I think this was a wise choice. I'll have to eventually watch it. I got so much stuff to go through that I haven't even gotten a chance to look at it. Okay, getting there. Next 3 I'm going to talk about I bought today. I haven't even opened them yet. First one up is the first Terminator. This one I got for $5 at Walmart. I figured what the hell I'm not the biggest fan of the first one, but I figured what the hell I might as well get it. So I have the first 3 on Blu-ray. Fuck the fourth one. I have no desire to ever rewatch that one. But yeah, so I got that. And then I got AVP for $5 at Walmart. This is another one of those give it another chance movies, because I really didn't like this movie when it first came out, but again, I like to give movies a second chance, especially if it's a movie that I want to like. And then I also got AVP Requiem, the sequel. This one I got for $3, and this one I remember liking a lot more than the first one, so I figured what the hell, for $3, why not? Okay, quick story on this one. I am a member of the Disney Movie Club. A lot of the times I forget to decline their monthly movies that they send out, and they'll send them and charge me, and then I'm like, ah, shit. This is the first time this has ever happened where I wanted to keep the movie. Now, they sent me 2 movies, one of which I'm going to try to sell on eBay. This one, though, I decided to keep because I wanted to buy it, and I figured, what the hell, they already charged me, I might as well just keep it. And this is Little Mermaid 2 and 3 on Blu-ray. I have always said that when it comes down to Disney sequels, the Aladdin sequels are really good, and I thought the Little Mermaid sequels are really good too. They're kind of goofy and cartoony, at least the second one is. I haven't seen the prequel in a really long time, but I like them. I think they're good enough. They're definitely subpar to the original, but I think they're just good enough. So I'm glad that this is out. I just got this in the mail today, so I've opened it, but I haven't even watched it. So, all right, now the next two I'm going to talk about are what I called Christmas gifts to myself. My family gave me Christmas gifts. After that, I was like, all right, there were a few things I saved money for that I want to buy. I just wanted to make sure nobody bought them for me for Christmas, so I'm going to buy them. So I actually purchased these on Christmas Day. And the first one up is Akira, or Akira, if you want to say it how they say it in the movie. Now, this is a movie I saw once, really long time ago, probably when I was still in high school, and I really liked it, but I couldn't tell you what the hell it was about. And I haven't seen it since then. Now, I tried to sit down and watch this the day I got it, and I was doing some other stuff, so when I was I was watching it while I was doing this other stuff, and I'm just like, I have no idea what the hell is going on, because I'm not paying close enough attention to this. So I will have to rewatch this, and only watch it, and not do other stuff. It's got a few special features on it. I was told it does not have all the special features from the 2-disc DVD that came out in like early 2000s, but whatever. It's a good movie. It looks good. I'm not the biggest fan of anime, but it was a fun set. Okay, now this last thing that I bought, I'm going to talk about in somewhat detail. This is seasons 8 through 12 of Power Rangers. Now, this is a set that I already own the first 7 seasons. Now I own the first 12 seasons. Before anyone says it, yes, I knew about the Legacy helmet that came out with the 20 seasons in it. Did I want to buy it? Yes. Could I afford it? No. They didn't give us enough notice, and they wouldn't have announced the price. It took them forever to announce the price. $700. In the long run, is that worth it? Yeah, I think it came out to like $30 a season or something like that. So, not horribly bad, but I'd already spent over $200 on the first 7 seasons. So, I thought about it. I could have bought it, but I would have had to, charge it. That's a lot of money to charge, and I just couldn't justify it. I really wanted it, but I just couldn't justify it. So I just chose to keep going on with the sets, and that's fine. There should be 2 more sets, and then I'll have the whole series. This is a cool set. This is actually, for some reason, I didn't expect it to be this big and thick, but it does have Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force, Ninja Storm, and Dino Thunder. Now, after Power Rangers Turbo, actually after the original series, I was kind of spotty, through the original run. I had watched parts of Zeo and the first 3 episodes of Turbo, and then I was done as a kid. Now, a couple of years ago, when I was unemployed mainly, I watched all of Zeo, all of Turbo, and all of In Space. And I realized that Zeo was pretty good. That's my favorite season, but I can't tell you why. It's for some reason I just go to that season. Turbo sucks. It's one of the worst seasons I've ever watched. Worst seasons of any show. And then In Space was incredible. I hadn't seen anything else after that, for the most part. I did jump to Dino Thunder, and I watched all of Dino Thunder, because Tommy was back, so I watched all of Dino Thunder. Loved Dino Thunder. And then I did watch Time Force after that. I kind of jumped back and watched Time Force and but really liked Time Force. I haven't seen any other seasons. I've watched a little bit of Mega Force and like 1 or 2 episodes of Samurai, so I have not watched a lot. So this box set is almost all new territory. Aside from Time Force and Dino Thunder, this is all new territory. Lightspeed Rescue, Wild Force, and Ninja Storm. I've never watched any of these seasons. So currently I'm trying to finish up Lost Galaxy because I'd never watched that, and then I want to jump into this. It's a lot of episodes to watch. I mean, each season's almost 40 or more episodes. So this is a cool set. The first thing I did was it also comes with a bonus disc. That was the first thing I did. I watched some of the bonus features. What I don't like is there's almost nothing on here but Dino Thunder, and I'm shocked by that. They interviewed Jason David Frank for the first set about the original series, and then they have this thing called Return of the Ranger featurette, which is like a 3 or 4 minute thing of him in his karate school pretending to be Tommy, and I think it was shot when the series was on, and that's it. There's nothing else for Dino Thunder. They have this thing called Ranger Tales, which I think is really neat. I only watched a little bit of it. You know, it goes by the seasons, and it's just I watched the Lightspeed Rescue one, and it was the actors, just half an hour of the actors talking about different stuff from the show, but there's not one for Dino Thunder. I don't know why they did that. Very saddened by that. I haven't watched anything else. Oh, I watched the Voice of a Ranger featurette, which was incredibly boring. I thought it would be more interesting. And that's it. You know, it comes with a book that talks about all the episodes as well. But yeah, this is a really cool set. If you guys like Power Rangers, I would suggest picking it up. And that is it, everyone. This was a very long video. I'm sorry, but I had a lot of stuff to talk about. So give us a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.